Hey YouTube, today is February 7th, 2026, and this is the first hive check of the year. Welcome to 2026, everybody. Sorry for the delay in keeping up with bee videos. Life happens, and it seems to happen a lot, and bee videos get put back on the back burner because I have to take care of bees. So here we are. As a refresher, we have 4 hives. That 2 of these are splits that made it out of the 6 I tried. So at least we got a couple that survived. Look like, well, asterisk, depending if these actually survived. But based on what I'm seeing, I see bees, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume they survived. But yeah, once again, starting off 2026 with no hive tool in my hand. So go figure. But now I got it. So we're gonna go ahead and probably put some more of this Stan's winter patties in here. Top them off. I got sugar in the bed of my truck. I just got 100 pounds of sugar from Sam's Club the other day, well, yesterday, in preparation for all this. And I'll definitely need to clean up the bee yard a little bit and see about trying to catch some swarms at a friend's house where I've been doing my videos in Tarrant County typically. So we shall see how this goes, and Lord willing, this will be the year that I can actually get up to consistent large growth of hives and get up to kind of toward my goal of staging that direction. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. They got out. What's going on in here? Uh-oh, that's not good. This is not a good sign at all. Okay, so I don't think I have 4 hives. So this is sad. I guess they got robbed out, maybe, based off them being dead in here. Or they didn't have enough resources, one or the other. Which, you think, with all the sugar I had, yeah, there is no bees in here. You know, I'm really starting to get annoyed. It seems like they die all the time without the hive. I know, probably my error. But, considering other bees live that I have that are not in Apple hives. Okay, well, you see it here first. I'm down to a minimal or a maximum of 3 hives. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't order as many as I thought I would. Nope, I'm going to say they froze to death and they starved based off what I'm seeing. So I'm going to say this one was probably on me again because of what I'm seeing. So yeah, which is crazy because I fed them like crazy. And I'm out here way earlier than last year. So that's a note to not do splits late in the year. It won't work out as well. So let's see what we got over here. This was another split I did. We're holding out hope that this one's alive. And didn't get robbed out or something. A lot of bees here. Hopefully they're just not robbers. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the bee family. Man, look at them all. I like the look of that. I like it. Okay, so if you remember from my videos last year, bees really got mad my first time opening them up. And as you see, they're starting to go crazy already. Trying to sting my stuff. So let's see what's going on here. And they're starting to get checked already. Bees have anger issues sometimes. Very rare, but they do. It's mainly around this time of year where they're low on resources and they're trying to protect the hive. As you see them swarming like crazy around me. They're stinging my GoPro right now. I can see them doing it. Y'all can't, probably. But I can. I'm trying to help so y'all can see actually what I'm seeing a little bit. Looky there. These made it through the winter. And they are going crazy right now. I'm glad I put my boots on. Which I knew I better put my boots on for this. So, let's see what else we got. I'm going to get in here a little bit more than just the first frame. See what else I got in here. Leave that over here for now. I'm trying to see if I see any brood or anything like that right now. I'm not seeing anything, so that kind of concerns me a little bit, but we'll see shortly. I'm trying to make sure they're not starving, so what I may do is I may dump out the sugar, some of it, and go ahead and put sugar water or some sort of sugar water to try to help these girls out, because I don't need hives starving. It's the last thing I need right now, especially from a split. So I think that's going to be a good idea for me, is to go ahead and put some sugar water in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this Stan's pollen patty stuff I had. I'm going to just pack it in here on the corners-ish. Give them more food this way. Then I'll give them food the other way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a little paste basically out of this and mix it with water. And try to help them take it. Hopefully they'll take it. And because they're wanting, I think, sugar water or feed, something. So no, I'm not doing this very scientifically. All I'm doing is kind of pouring it and going and seeing what I create. Sorry about the noise. I'm trying to fill it up about half full or so. Really get them going here, because they're going to need this stuff. So there we go. It's not the perfect mixture or anything, but it's what I think I'm going to start doing, or what I have to do to keep these girls alive. And I'm just going to stir it with my multi-tool, a beekeeper's multi-tool. And I don't think that's going to fit how I want it to. What I'm going to do here is stir this really good. Try to use some of this old sugar up, since it did its job for the most part. And there's bees all over trying to feed. So notice I'm just trying to get this mixture cloudy, so that way bees are happy. I have a feeling they're going to be going to town on this pretty quickly. Okay, so what I'm going to probably do here, take these off, and I'll probably just leave these for open feed. I don't typically big fan of open feeding, but Mom's doing a little bit up front, and I'm going to do a little bit back here. That means saving these bees with food and all. So it's a guess it's a good thing I'm checking this early in the year. Our big freeze is over, as far as I can tell. So these girls need everything they can get and then some, is what it looks like to me. And I think they're already going to go down to it. I'm looking at it. So there we go. Oops. I'm a lifeguard on duty. Lifeguard on duty. Oh, come back up here. Okay, it'll dry off. It'll be fine. So that's what I'm going to do. Help give these girls some supplies. Whatever they need. And hopefully, yeah, no, I don't want that one. That's for regular food. There we go. So hopefully they'll go to town on it. And bees, can't y'all just do what y'all normally do? Little punks. Stop flapping like an idiot. There you go. So hopefully this hive will straighten up a little bit and keep surviving. I think we caught it at a good time, so that's a good sign there. So if we can hold that one out, hold that one, that's good. Let's see, we got bees. We got plenty of bees. So I see bees up top all over the place already. So that's a good sign, I would say, that they did their thing and then some. And notice they're getting some off Stan's pollen patties here, or not pollen patties, winter patties, and then there's some getting into the regular sugar. So they're all over the place as far as what they're getting for resources. So that's a good sign that they have what they need and they're growing, doing their thing. And notice they're going to be up toward the top of the box like this because heat rises. So let's see what we got. Like I said, bees don't like being out here, being messed with when it's considered winter for them, or there's low resources. If there's low resources like there are now, they don't like their hives messed with either because they have to fix everything I do. That's why I'm only trying to stay in the top box, and I'm only doing a little bit ever so slightly. And this hive has always been this way. Look at this, they're crazy all over me. It's a good thing I'm full suited. It's a good thing I'm full suit. If I tried this without a suit on, I'd be in major pain right now. Okay, see, there's some honey in there. Man, I can hardly get these. Wow. They got these stuck together, I think. Okay, so I'm getting stung at the hands. This one didn't like it. It died because it stung me. I tried to. Poor bee. Yeah, they really over the top these. Here we go. Honey, honeycomb, feed. They got honey. And they got more of it. I'm gonna set this one over here for a second. These bees are going crazy. They do not like me in here. So, yeah, look at how full these bees are. This hive can easily be split without even trying. They got so many bees. Granted, we're still waiting on brood. Brood is going to be the big thing of the year. Oh, and shout out to my cousins. Oh, look at how many mites. I mean, not mites, I'm sorry. Hive beetles are on that sucker. Doggone, you stupid little punks. Bunch of freeloaders. See, notice all them hive beetles now? That's why I'm knocking them off. And that's why I knocked a bunch of the bees off. Let them get to flying so I can mess with the hive beetles. Hive beetles are all going for where they know where there's free honey. Freeloaders. So I'm trying to brush them off a little bit. Get them out of there. So I'm going to put another one in here. Is what I'm going to do. And they're messing up all this comb. So I'm going to have to go ahead and you can see all the hive beetles on these. So I'm going to have to get another hive beetle trap out here. And actually this one got covered pretty well. Look at that. I bet that's because there's hive beetles all over in this thing. Oh yeah, plenty of hive beetles in there. So I'm going to take this one out, put a new one in. Oh yeah, they're over here. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to put in 2 new ones since I got them. Help try to calm this down with hive beetle issues. Help the bees out the best I can. Let them deal with the hive beetles. Yeah, they marked out a lot of those. So. Yeah, they sealed this up pretty good. I bet there's a bunch of beetles in here. I bet there are. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a ton of them in there. Okay. So good thing I put more new hive traps in there. And I'm going to go ahead and wet that a little bit to give them a little bit of a water base. Sugar water. Hopefully it helps them a little bit so that way they don't have to run around so much maybe. We'll see. I'm just trying to make sure these bees, they can build comb, get brood going. This hive evidently has no issue doing. I'm just going to put a little water in here, not much, just to moisten it, but not enough to stir it a lot. because it's not needed with this hive. They're eating it no matter what. So let them do what they're going to do within reason. What? What? Huh? Well, I'm trying to pump water, but the pump quit working. So much for a $150 pump. Huh. Didn't pump but once, huh? Let's try this real quick. Uh-oh. Maybe some water, maybe? Shorted it? I don't know. Well, there goes a lot of my plans. Well, that stinks. So, that was not planned for. So, I don't think I have a couple in the other. What can I use? What can I use? Wait a minute. Aha! Bottle of water. Perfect. And easy fill. This should give them everything they need doing that. Perfect. It's called redneck ingenuity. Things don't go your way, figure it out. It's especially common in Texans. Okay, now I'm going to start a debate saying all that. Depends, I guess, where you're at in Texas. Some of them cities don't have much common sense. Dallas. Austin. Oh, I wonder. I can go on a long tangent. I won't. Y'all get what I'm saying, I think. So, of course, my hive tool again. Wouldn't be one of my YouTube videos if I didn't drop this thing somewhere, huh? Ain't that about right? Let's see. Do I have bees? I have whatever that is. It's dead though. It wasn't a bee. I don't like it. I have bees in here though. So they're guarding the front. Looks like. See what I'm talking about? So I don't like that I'm not seeing many bees. That's not a good sign of a healthy hive. Oh, wait a minute. I see some in here. Did they freeze? Yeah, I think somehow this thing got frozen. How did one of my bigger hives freeze? Or is this the one that died before? No, I don't think it died. See, I see bees in here. And bees aren't going crazy, so I may be down to 2 hives. There's lots of honey. Yep, that froze. This is not a good sign. Man, that brutal cold winter really destroyed a lot. Dude. Dude. Man, that's brutal. There's food in here though. And I left some over there. Not a good sign. This looks like it froze out. This is really not a good sign. There's honey on some of these. So it's not lack of food. It shouldn't have been. But meanwhile, they're still dying. And I did a lot for this winter for them. Disappointing, really. See, full frame. See, and that was mediums. Mediums in there. But I see bees in here, so what is going on here? Are there bees in here or not? Or are they just scoping out the joint? Yep, I'm down to 2 hives. Ouch. Didn't think that was going to be an issue. That's rough. So I think I'm going to have to work on genetics some more. And my winter care management, I guess. Because I did everything I should have done. Even cut down on space. I think what I did is probably split them too late. It's probably what I did. I'm guessing that's what I did, maybe. So, yep, it's unfortunate. Down to 2 hives. But that means it's opportunity to grow these hives. 4 hives. 4 very strong hives. So that means I may try to bring in some new genetics too, because if they can't make it on their own, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Yeah, this is all emptied out. These are all emptied. So, yeah. So that means I didn't do much. Well, there you have it. After the hard freeze we had that took 4 or 5 days, I had 2 hives that made it. One was a split, one was an original. So, and I am down to 2. Unfortunate. But, it's part of battle beekeeping, especially since I refuse to treat the way that with chemicals and all. I gotta purge these genetics and get better and better genetics each and every time. So, bad news is, the Apame hive didn't even make it. I'm like 0 for ever with the Apame, which is kind of bugging me. So, this year, if an Apame don't work, I may sell this thing. Now we'll see. But it also could be a lot of genetics too. So, next couple weeks, I'm going to clean up all these frames, get all this squared away. I'm going to look for a queen supplier besides maybe the one I've been using. And start trying to prep for getting a pre-order in for queens, because I know I'm going to be splitting these 2 hives as soon as I can get enough brood going. They're getting split, especially that one. At least one is getting split. And I'm going to make sure these suckers are very strong when I do this, and we'll go from there. So I was hoping to be able to do more, but I was hoping to be able to split 4 of them, but it looks like sadly that ain't going to be the case. So the beekeeping battle continues. Have a great day, YouTube.